Hello everyone, I'm Mara Benitez, Library Assistant here at the Seguin Public Library, and I'm here with another origami tutorial for you today, and I'm going to be teaching you how to make an origami whale. So let's switch over here so you can see what we're going to be doing. So here you can see our paper whale, and you can make this whale into different shapes. You'll see as I'm making it to adjust, to make it what kind of whale you want it to be. So this one looks kind of like a blue whale or a gray whale, and I've just got this cute little background behind it so you can kind of see it in its natural habitat. So now let me get a piece of paper and get started to show you. So as usual, I like starting with a roughly 13 centimeter square piece of origami paper, and you can do this in any color, like I said, to make it a different kind of whale. When I was looking up tutorials, this shape was actually used a lot for a killer whale, and they just added a black fin on top of it. But you can make all different kinds of whales and dolphin shapes by just adjusting this basic origami pattern. So I'm going to start, as usual, by folding from corner to corner. I'm just going to fold that peak and crease that edge well. And so as you can see with my whale, that's going to be the top edge of his body. So you want to keep that in mind when you're folding the fins. So our next step will be to open this up and lay it flat. So again, this is the back of our whale. And so we're going to make our first fin, and we're going to do that by folding this corner in so that this edge lies parallel to this middle line. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'd say right about there. Again, you can adjust where this lies to make a different shaped whale, but right about there will give you a good blue whale or blue or gray whale like the one that I made. Now to make the other side match, what I'm going to do is actually fold it back on that line, that center line, and fold this over to kind of give me a crease mark of where that other fin should be. We'll open that back up so you can see it matches almost identically the other one that we've made. I'm just going to lie that flat and crease it, and I'm going to fold that back to where it should be. So see, so that's the back of our whale again with his two fins on either side. So now it looks kind of like a kite shape. We're going to take each of these and fold them again, and this time we're going to fold this corner back, and we're going to fold it back so that way it goes from this peak, and now it ends with this side perpendicular to that center line. So it might take a little bit of tweaking to get that corner crease just right, and again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It'll just change the shape of your whale's fin, but I find that for that shape it looks best if you do it perpendicular like that. And we'll do the same with this one, folding it back on that crease. And this is one of those designs where it doesn't mess it up too much if you have to slightly unfold it and refold it again. Now we've got two sides with our fins both matching with that perpendicular line across the spine. And now we're going to make another fold from this corner here to this corner here. So I find the easiest way to do that is to make a little bit of a crease at that peak, and then make another little crease at this peak, and just slowly find your way to the middle before making your final crease. Okay, so we're going to repeat that on this other side, going from that peak to that peak. And we'll make a little crease in that one first, and then another one on this side. And then I'll like to flip it around to kind of see what I'm doing. And you just kind of make it meet somewhere in the middle. And this isn't like our other origami designs where it has to be just right, otherwise the other folds won't work out. Again, it's just changing the shape of your whale. So there we've got both of our whale fins, and if we fold it you can kind of see it's starting to look somewhat like our whale. Now here's where you really start to make the big differences in the shape, and it's with forming the nose. So I'm going to take this tip, and depending on where you fold it, that's going to change what your whale looks like. So whether it looks something like that, a little more of a small chubby whale, maybe more like a whale shark even, or if it's just the very tip of the nose, that makes it look a little bit more like a blue whale, really long. And then if just a little further in, maybe more like a gray whale. All the whales look so similar, but just with the smallest differences. And so now for the tail, we'll just tuck this back, increase it there. And again, you can change how long you want that tail to be, how short you want it to be. And we can add a face. I'm gonna grab a pen here. You can add a face to it. Give him a little eye. Maybe a little blow spout. Some wavy lines for his belly, because most of them have that crinkly belly look. Or you can add your own patterning to the whale, however you like.